a Michelin star chef who won't give anyone a chance. You're lucky we've been able to retain the ones we already had. They've been here long enough to know you're not normally this over the top. But if you continue, we may be in a bigger hole than either of us will be able to dig out of. I pick up the knife again and wave it at the seating area of the restaurant. You forget you're on display. At some point, our customers will tire of the show. He opens his mouth, then shuts it and glances at the nearby chef's table that separates the kitchen from the front of the house. When Flynn designed his restaurant, he wanted to show off, calling attention to himself and his ridiculously handsome chef sons. Now that he is down to one offspring, the one he often forgets about, he's probably rethinking his life choices. Flynn's parting rebuff from under his breath floats back my way. We'll discuss this later. I go back to chopping because while I need to contact the next person up, there is an immediate need for a pile of sliced onions, and as short-staffed as we suddenly find ourselves, there's nobody else to do it. When the restaurant closes and the staff initiates the nightly ritual, I finally trudge back to my office and turn my monitor back on so I can print out the list of chefs we've already interviewed. I only had time to press the button underneath the screen before rushing to head off our wayward now ex-employee. Leaving my laptop on and accessible is a huge faux pas, but it couldn't be helped. I'm just about to kick off my shoes and massage my aching insoles when Flynn barrels into my office, still spry considering the long night. You need to get me someone competent. Working on it, chef. Next time, try to give the new person at least a couple days before you jump down their throat. Maybe we can retain someone. He shoves a hand into his pocket and jangles the coins within. Who actually carries real money around anymore? Less known change. Old school Michelin star chef Flynn Everheart. That's who. We wouldn't need to retrain anyone if you'd done your job to begin with. Here we go again. Your son's leaving the fold is not my fault. I raise my eyebrows, daring him to counter. Perhaps if you'd given me notice when you found out, I could have stopped it. I'm not usually a rolling my eyes kind of gal, but if this conversation continues down this path, I may have to change my policy. Perhaps if you hadn't tried to strong-arm your sons into working for you, they'd still be here. And now we're heading back to purple skin. That is none of your business. But keeping me in the loop on kitchen personnel changes are in your wheelhouse. Isn't that true? I throw my hands up in surrender because he's right. I should have told him. I never thought his sons would abandon him without a heads up. You don't pay me enough to jump in the middle of you Everharts. I have enough to do without navigating your family drama, chef. And therein lies the problem. He pays me nearly 30% lower than my counterparts because I didn't have the same level of experience coming into this job. It doesn't matter that I've proven myself over and over again the past 4 years I've had this job. It's why we have this contentious relationship, though, and why he allows me to speak my mind. Sure, he could fire me, but he'd be hard-pressed to replace me. He earned that Michelin star during my tenure here. Not that I don't believe he wouldn't dismiss me if I went too far or broke one of his golden rules. But now I do have the experience. I only stay because my salary puts me in a good position when it's time to fill out the financial aid forms for my twin sisters. And I only have 1 more year before they go off to college. I just need to hang on until then. Back to your compensation, I see. Do you really want to go there? Especially now? May as well. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? After all, it's the principle of the thing. My assistant general manager earns nearly as much as I. That's your issue, not mine. You have free rein to pay your staff as you see fit. Right. And I compensate them at the market rate so we retain our high level of excellence, just like you pay your chefs. I'm the only one getting the short end of the stick here. Your compensation package is in line with the market for your experience, Ryan. I've